Hi, I'm Ray, ChubbyRay Comics. I don't buy single issues. I buy trade paperbacks. I buy omnibuses. I love collected editions. I love talking about them, and I'm so thankful that you come over and watch me talk about them. Today, I'm going to talk about something I'm very excited about, and that is what's going to be in Green Lantern by Robert Venditti, Volume 3, and what I think DC is going to put in it. Now, if you're like me, you got Green Lantern by Robert Venditti, Volume 1. You're going to get Green Lantern by Robert Venditti, Volume 2, which is coming out in a couple weeks. By the way, you should read Volume 1. I think Venditti's the second best Green Lantern writer of all time. Volume 2 is going to be just as good as Volume 1 was. But what's going to be in Volume 3? When Robert Venditti took over for Geoff Johns in the New 52 run, we saw him move away from what Johns was doing and get into a more cosmic mode. But Venditti was the one who wrapped up the New 52 run. And Venditti also gave us the Rebirth run. And that's what I think should be in Green Lantern by Robert Venditti, Volume 3, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern. These 7 trade paperbacks make up his Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns run. I mean, it's awesome. And we got art by Ethan Van Sciver, who's awesome. He might be the best Green Lantern artist of all time. We saw those cosmic tales, and we saw Hal Jordan with his Green Lantern Corps again. And we saw Hal fighting with the Sinestro Corps and Sinestro himself. We got a lot of John Stewart and Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps. We got a lot of Guy Gardner in the Hal Jordan and Green Lantern Corps run. We got Volume 2 of the trade paperback. It was awesome. That gave us some Kyle Rayner. It's always good to see Kyle Rayner. Volume 3 gave us a Quest for Hope, which was all fantastic. And Ethan Van Sciver, oh man, that art was delectable. We got Green Lantern stories all over the universe. Cosmic goodness. There were some really cool parts of this Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps series. We even got some awesome guest stars like Superman. We got that big-headed freak Hector Hammond. We saw the Green Lantern Corps going for broke. And we even got Hal Jordan versus Zod. The Rebirth era Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps books were amazing. And I would love to see this become an omnibus. In fact, it's really thick. We might be seeing Volume 3 and Volume 4. This is Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns. Think about it. We've got a reformation of the Green Lantern Corps with Hal Jordan at the head and inspiring and motivating others to follow him. John Stewart, Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner, and all those other fascinating Green Lantern characters all showing up in this series. I would love to see this series collected in omnibus. In fact, I think every Green Lantern fan would like to see this series collected in omnibus. So what do you say, DC? How about giving us Robert Venditti Volume 3, Robert Venditti Volume 4, and covering the Hal Jordan and Green Lantern's Rebirth era? These are great books. I'd love to see them in oversized omnibus greatness. Plus, we'll get to see Hal versus Sinestro, Hal versus Zod, the New Gods and Orion stuff, all the Guardians drama, Darkstars drama. The Robert Venditti stuff does not get the credit it deserves. I mean, don't get me wrong. When the guy you're in competition with is the GOAT, Geoff Johns, nobody's going to think you're the greatest writer of all time. But he's right there. I mean, Johns might be here. Venditti is right beneath him. His run on Green Lantern was amazing. I would love to see Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns be made into an omnibus. Now, if they decide to do it in 2 volumes, I say you start with Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns issue 1 and take it about halfway, and then Volume 4 take it the rest of the way. But that will give us Hal versus Zod. So Volume 3 would be Hal versus Sinestro, and Volume 4 would be Hal versus Zod. It's lining up great for 2 more omnibuses. Or they can just put it in one big one. What do you think? Just 1 omnibus or 2? I'd love to read your comments and see what you guys think. I mean, the only difference for us is going to be price. If it's 1 big one, it's probably $150, or 2 small ones at $100 a pop. What's DC gonna do? What do you guys think? Tell me. I'd love to see your comments. Like, share, subscribe, and leave me comments. Let me know what you think. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? Robert Venditti Green Lantern Omnibus run continuing with Venditti Volume 3, covering Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns. Come on. And Omnibus by Robert Venditti Volume 4, covering more, including the Superman team-ups and Hal Jordan versus Zod. And the Darkstars. I think this is a no-brainer. DC Comics, if you don't have this already planned, take my suggestion and give us these Hal Jordan by Robert Venditti omnibuses. We loved Volume 1. We're going to love Volume 2. Why not give us Volume 3 and 4? Or one big fat Volume 3. Either way, we'll love it. We'll love it and we'll buy it. If you love collected editions like me, I think you'll love Green Lantern by Robert Venditti Omnibus Volume 3. Or Omnibus Volume 3 and 4. And by the way, if you like collected editions, why not hit subscribe and become one of the regulars to this channel? In fact, become a member and get the videos early. Or leave a super thanks. I love super thanks. I think the audience of this community is one of the best on YouTube. You guys are awesome. Every single day, one of my community members makes my day. And I appreciate it. I thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.